Let's look at an example of the way we're going to read a text file with Java 7. Now, there's a couple enhancements here we're going to look at, and let's look at them one at a time. Now, first of all, we're going to have a public static void main, and what we're going to do is we're going to create an example.txt file, and we're then going to get the path of that text file with the paths class. So paths.get file name will give me a path. Now, for clarity again, let's go back and look at, in this example here, in the root of our project, we're going to have a simple text file, example.txt. Now, let's actually look at that text file. All it is 5 lines of text, which we're going to read in and, of course, print out. Now, let's look at what we're going to do here in a block, which is our try-catch block here. Now, there's something very interesting about this. This is the new Java 7 try with auto resource closure. So we're going to try with an open parenthesis. I'm going to have a buffered reader, which I'll call reader. And it's going to be a new files.new buffered reader based on the path that was pointing to our example.txt. And then we close this with a close parenthesis, and then we open the try block at this point with the open curly brace. Now, we're going to start off, have a string line, which is null originally. Now, notice what we're going to do. We're going to now, in a while loop, we're going to say line equals reader.readLine, which reads one line of text from the buffered reader. And we're going to verify at the same time that it is not equal to null. And if it's not equal to null, meaning we still have a valid line we've read, we're going to print out that line. Now, for clarity at this point, I have put a catch statement here because we can throw an IO exception. And again, for clarity, we don't do anything with this because I'm trying to show what's happening here. But what's specific here is note that there's no finally to close the reader itself. Normally, prior to Java 7, we'd have a finally block and we would close that buffered reader. And of course, we'd have to make sure it closed correctly and did not throw an exception. Now this happens in our block up here. It is automatically closed for us. Now, to run this, let's run this example and let's verify what this is going to look like. And the outcome, of course, as we've seen here, we're able to read in each of the lines, and a lot of the boilerplate code has been removed now with this Java 7.